Good morning. This is Karen Spar, Executive Vice President of the Southport Oak Island Area Chamber of Commerce. And today we're with Bob Moreland with U.S. Health Advisors. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Karen. I'm happy to be here.
Tell me a little bit about how you got into insurance.
Well, before I got into insurance, for 35 years I had my own business. And unfortunately, during the last financial collapse we had, I sort of lost everything very, very quickly overnight. And I stumbled around for a couple of years because I was older and I was looking for a new career. And very fortunately, U.S. Health Group contacted me, and I got on with them. I am a captive agent for U.S. Health Advisors, which is their sales force.
What is U.S. Health Advisors?
Well, U.S. Health Advisors is, and I look at it more personally for like what I do as an individual, because I've sort of framed it for myself and the way I do business. What I help people do, particularly today, is I help them navigate the convoluted market of the health insurance industry. People are so confused and they get so upset and they don't know, they're put into situations and they don't know what to do, and they're looking for a right situation for themselves. And so what I take it on for myself personally is I know the market inside out. I've studied it. I've been doing this now for over 11 years. And what I do is I help them navigate that market to find the best solution for their situation. That's what I do.
And I know, you take great pride in helping people. And it's not necessarily
very much so. I mean, the reward isn't so much the money you make, it's helping people and having that feeling of satisfaction that you've done something good for somebody, because in turn that comes back. And so what I like to do, somebody calls me, and the first thing that I try to do is have a conversation with them. And I'm not interested in just getting statistics and giving them a quote and trying to feed them something that I could sell them, like our product. What I want to do is I want to find out what their situation is, what their needs are, and essentially what their budget is. And then what I do is I consult with them and I give them, here are the options that you have given your situation. And you may have 2 or 3 different options. And then what I do is I propose an option that will meet their needs and their budget, whether it's a product that I sell or a product that one of my close associates sell. And I make sure that any associate that I work with works the same way that I do. So that's essentially what I do. And it works well. It's worked well for me, and I don't have any prejudices on different products. I really look to find the best situation for an individual.
It's all about your customer then.
Beg your pardon?
It's all about your customer.
Yes, it is. It's all about the customer and satisfying their need and making them comfortable. People get so anxious and so upset about this. And, it's just like anything else. If you can get help, you know what you know, and you know what you don't know. Well, I try to help them with that situation. And the products that I personally sell are underwritten products. So you have to qualify with good health. And if you can do that, then, the products that I sell are probably the best on the market. But not everybody is in that situation. So what I've done is I've expanded to get other associates that I know that have products that can help, whether it's marketplace products, or I've got one associate that's very, very good on Medicare supplements. That's a whole different market. And I can then bring them in to help with the situation.
So you're in essence a insurance matchmaker.
Exactly. That's a very, very good way to put it. I'm a health insurance matchmaker. I like that. Very good, Karen.
Robert, how can people get up with you?
The best way to get up with me, and it's very, very important for them to call me, because in order to help them, I need to have at least a 5-minute conversation with them. And the best way to get up with me is to call me. My phone number is 910-264-9901, and my email address would be another way, is robert.moreland, Moreland, at USHadvisors, spelled out, .com. I will respond to Facebook and instant messaging, but I don't like it, and I only do it if I have to.
Because you want to have that conversation.
Right. I have to have time with the person. I can't help you if you don't tell me what your situation is.
Right.
And every situation with everybody is different. I mean, some people, like yesterday I had a customer call, and they were getting off COBRA, and they were retired from their job, and they were looking for a solution between COBRA ending and them going on to Medicare in 3 or 4 years. Well, I can't just, if somebody just says, send me a quote, I can't do that. I've got to know that. And, when I had the conversation with this gentleman, he happened to be a very high net worth individual, and what he was interested in was protecting his assets, which most people, should be concerned about too. So he wanted a plan that he didn't care about co-pays and prescription coverage and the general coverage that most people want with health insurance. He said, I want catastrophic coverage, so if I go into the hospital or something bad happens, I end up with cancer, I'm not going to lose my house and my assets. Well, that's a whole different situation from somebody that says, I want to be able to go get an annual health and wellness physical, I want to be able to go to doctors, I want prescription drugs taken care of, and if my kid gets hurt on the soccer field, I want to be able to take him to the doctor to get help for them. Or the person that comes down from, this happens a lot, particularly in this area, the person that comes down and wants to retire in our beautiful community, right? And they've been living up north, wherever, and they've had a corporate job, and they've had group health benefits for years and years, and they're used to that. And usually those group benefits are very good. And then they come down here realizing that they're going to have to buy personal insurance. And they're sort of structuring their whole move down here based on a budget. And then they come down here and find out how much health insurance could cost them, and it could blow their whole idea to move. So, I have people that call me up. I tell realtors, I said, you should always have somebody call me up and let me find out what their situation is, so I can give them an idea of what it's going to cost, so they can be prepared for it, so it doesn't ruin their dream.
Well, Bob, thank you so much for being on Faces of Commerce today. We appreciate it. And again, your telephone number is?
910-264-9901.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Karen, and thanks for doing this, and the chamber is great.